Hello, everyone. Good evening. I am Aaliyah Brooks. Um, I love food. I enjoy food, and I enjoy it even more when it's a diverse dish. Cultural diversity. It has been starting off good. This presentation is about a cultural dish that I chose to prepare. Um, First of all, cultural diversity is just an awesome thing to engage in. It gives you the opportunity to explore your palettes, your tongue palettes, your mind, become enriched in different cultures and more aware. Personally, like I said, I just enjoy trying different dishes along with cooking. So the dish that I prepared that's from a different culture is chicken empanadas. Sounds very common, however, it's a very popular cultural dish. The background from chicken empanadas, everyone automatically assume the Hispanic culture. But from my research, I learned something new. I learned that chicken empanadas, they are originated from more of the Spain side and the Iberian Peninsula. So after it originated there, it kind of spread amongst the Latin American culture, which was quite interesting because when I thought of chicken empanadas, I automatically assumed Mexican dish. Like I said, it's a very common dish. People enjoy it. It's not hard to make. You can pretty much tweak it how you want to. You don't have to use chicken, but coming from Spain, a lot of people enjoy the chicken dish, but you can fill it with seafood, any choice of meat, veggies. You can even make a savory dish such as desserts with it, an apple empanada. So the way you prepare it, pretty much, I'll start with the ingredients. The ingredients are quite simple, within budget. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Excuse me. So you can buy bell peppers, onions, olive oil. You can use any type of chicken. I prefer chicken thighs or chicken tenderloins because it's easier to make. And at Kroger, you can purchase the empanadas disc. That's the dough that's already pre-made, so you won't have to home make your dough. Your dough. If you choose to make it homemade, that's up to you, but I'm just not that fancy right now. I'm still working on making my doughs. So yeah, like I said, butter, seasonings, whatever seasoning of your preference, cheese, any type of cheese. You don't have to have a certain preference. So as far as preparing the meal, I always clean my veggies, I clean my meat. And once I clean those, I season my chicken with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, paprika, what else? Old Bay. And I think that's all I used in it. As far as my chicken, I did marinate in olive oil so the seasonings can soak in that. Also, I chopped up an onion, red and yellow bell pepper. And then once I chop those up, I take me a pan and I sprinkle olive oil in the pan, get it to a nice medium low heat. I saute my vegetables. And once I saute the vegetables, I then remove the veggies, add a spoonful of butter. And then after that, I put in my chicken, let them cook on each side, so about 3 to 5 minutes. Once your chicken is done, you're gonna remove it from the pan, and then you're gonna shred your chicken into pieces, and then you're gonna take that chicken and put it in a bowl mixture with the veggies. You're gonna mix that around really well, and in the meantime, while all of this is cooking, you can use another pan to heat up your oil. I prefer canola oil. It's more on the healthier side. You don't have to saturate the entire pan in oil, just enough to fill what the empanadas can lay in there comfortably. Once the pan is heated, you want to take your filling that's in the bowl. you want to thaw your empanada disc. You want to lay it out flat. It will be like in a circular shape. And you want to fill that up just a little bit in the middle of the dough. And you want to flip the dough over to create like a half a moon. Once you flip it over, stuff it, well, I take that back. You're gonna stuff it with the mixture, and then you wanna take whatever cheese that you wanna use and put that on top of the meat and veggies, and then you fold it over. And then you can take your fork, kinda lay it flat, and then you wanna create that empanada crust around it just by sticking the fork down in the crust all the way around on both sides. Once you get that tight form and that seal, you want to take the actual empanada, put it in the grease, cook it on medium to high temp, flip it on both sides for about 3 minutes each, and then you want to just use a tongue to safely grab the empanadas and let them sit in a pan so the grease can soak up out of it, because it can be kind of greasy. And once you're done with that, you pretty much fix it up on your plate. You can choose to use a chipotle mayo, or you can also use chipotle ranch. In my case, I use chipotle ranch. And if you wanted to look all pretty and fancy, you can use parsley. And I just want to show you guys the completion of my dish. And it's fairly simple. Like I said, I chose this dish because it's very popular. I didn't know the history behind it. My personal review on it is that it gives a nice, as far as texture, it's kind of flaky, crisp on the outside, and once you bite into it, you get that melty, cheesy, savory flavor on the inside from the chicken and the veggies and the cheese. Let's see. You can make it to your liking. It don't have to be crispy. You can choose to bake it. It's so many ways that you can prepare this dish. So me personally, I like to fry it, but it's so good, guys. So simple to make. I would definitely recommend it to others. Like I said, it has been passed down from culture to culture, from Spain to Latin America. Then it made its way into the United States, and like I said, most Mexican restaurants have it on their menu. So yes, I highly recommend this dish. I just love diversity. I love empanadas. I love cheese. If you are a cheese lover, this dish is definitely for you. And what made me choose it, once again, is that it's easy, simple, gives you that diverse palate, it's cost friendly. You don't have to be in the kitchen all day preparing this dish. I definitely recommend 10 out of 10. And I hope that in the future I continue to research other dishes to prepare from other cultures and not just being so Americanized. So yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed my review on chicken empanadas. And yes, I hope you guys have a great evening.